Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Saturday. How do we let go? We first have to realize that there are problems with what we are holding on to. And we do that by evaluating whether or not what we're holding on to is productive to our well-being. It's also possible to believe that we aren't holding on to anything at all because it has been allowed to become something we see as safe, comfortable. And so we have tricked ourselves into believing that what we have gone through has made us powerful. We've created a fictional narrative where we've picked ourselves up and used those situations as armor to strengthen our egos, when it has actually become a poison we rely on, where we cling to them so tightly that we fear who we may become without them. Next, we have to forgive ourselves for having to experience what we experienced, and conversely, being thankful for having gone through them, because whether or not we can see or could have seen it, there was something that we learned in the midst of what happened. Also forgiving ourselves for not seeing the true gift of what we experienced, which makes me think about one of my favorite short poems by Mary Oliver, titled "The Uses of Sorrow." It goes, "Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this too was a gift." That's the end. Because let's face it, we weren't taught how to grieve, how to go through, and how to grow from, nor how to cherish those moments. Then we have to revisit the memory of our encounters and make sure we have fully allowed ourselves to feel what we felt, accepting what we felt aside from what we have analyzed about them, and conclude that what we felt was valid. Let us not allow anyone to tell us that what we feel or have felt is wrong. Those feelings belong to us and deserve to be unpacked and understood. And I always recommend therapy to anyone who hasn't had the pleasure of doing so, because it truly gives us an opportunity to surrender to our past and receive a roadmap to how we navigate this part of the journey to an uninterrupted future. If you haven't already, really sit down and discover what it is you were born to do. Or at the very least, find something that you are passionate about and focus a great deal of energy on it, because it will actually lead you to your purpose, as well as assist in healing the wounds we have received. Please always remember that this journey we are on with ourselves and the outside world is an endless one. There will always be obstacles and new things to learn about who and how we are. But the distinct difference between our past experiences and future experiences is that we will be more mature and ready to handle what comes our way. We will become quicker at processing what is happening in our mind and our heart. And we will also become quicker at letting go of what isn't necessary. I love you all.